Hey guys, so I thought that I would do a requested video on the tea tree range from the Body Shop. Now you guys know that I absolutely love the Body Shop for their body products and their face product as well, although I have to say I haven't actually tried a huge amount of their makeup, like the colour products, but I have a few bits to show you here, and I'm just going to give you kind of a rough, what I think of the whole line. I haven't tried every single thing, but I've tried a couple of other bits that aren't in my current collection of stuff. But I'll just talk you through kind of what I use things for, what I think of them, and what kind of skin I think they will, you know, do wonders for. So first thing I've talked about before, I have a review of this on my blog. This is the Tea Tree Face Mask from the Body Shop. I think that this is the old formulation, although maybe this is my new one, because I think it used to harden on your face like a normal clay mask, and now I don't think it does. I think that it kind of just sits on the skin. But it's very cooling. It's one of those funky green masks that make you look like an alien. So beware of anyone knocking at your door when you got this on, because it's a little bit scary. I gave some of my brother's friends a lovely shock the other day. But this is really good. The whole range is really good for blemish-prone skin, or if you're like me and you have had trouble with blemishes, or it's just something you like to keep on top of. Tea tree has antibacterial properties, which is why it's so good for problematic skin. And I find it's also quite good to help heal things, and it does dry your spots out a little bit as well, but not like, it's not as abrasive or anything like, if any of you have used Oxy 10, where it really kind of dries your skin out really badly. This is kind of a gentle, more natural way of doing it. So this is great. You leave this on for, I think it's 10 minutes, and then you wash it off after, or 10 to 15 minutes, and it says, apply generously to face and neck, rinse off with clean water, breakouts are minimised with regular use. And I can vouch for this. I have always got a tub of this in my collection. It's one of those kind of clay, cooling, nice tingly masks that are really good if you suffer from regular breakouts. I noticed a difference after using this on my skin, and I do have a full review on my blog. And the next thing I'm going to talk about are both spot treatments. This is the Tea Tree Blemish Gel from the Body Shop, and this comes in a wand. I personally don't tend to dab it on with a wand. I find that that's actually not very hygienic. But this is kind of it's a spot treatment basically. I think it's just tea tree oil and a couple of other ingredients. But this is really good as a spot-on treatment. It's not going to make them disappear overnight because, you know, I don't think anything has the power to do that. I haven't come across anything, and I have tried a lot. But this is a really nice, gentle way of helping it to heal and drying things up and stuff. I really like this, but how I would use it is I would wipe this off on the back of your hand and use a clean finger to spot it onto any imperfections that you're trying to clear up. I wouldn't keep putting the wand back in, putting it on a spot, putting it back in, because it's really unhygienic to do that. But I really do like this. You don't have to have both, but I also have the Body Shop tea tree oil. This is pure tea tree oil, and I find that it's stronger than the stick. So if you have quite sensitive skin, I would say get the Blemish Gel. And if you're like me and your skin's not too bad, you're kind of like a normal skin, so, you know, occasionally a little bit sensitive, but you say if you can use the peeling masks or anything like that, you're probably alright with using the tea tree oil. I find that this helps a little bit quicker, and it's just pure tea tree oil. If you don't mind the smell, then you'll be fine, but all of this stuff does smell, obviously, quite strongly of tea tree oil, but I absolutely love this. I find that it's really good if you have cuts and things like that, because it is antibacterial, and I find that it just helps things heal quicker as well. But this, again, I will use as a spot treatment because it is antibacterial, and I find that it's a little bit stronger than that gel that I just talked about. But again, I absolutely love this. I always have tea tree oil in my kit, and often if I am feeling particularly spotty or something, then I will kind of put a little bit of this into the cap, put a couple of drops of water in, put a cotton pad in, and use it as a toner over my whole face, and you can actually do that, and I haven't had any problems with it whatsoever. But do be careful if you have a sensitive skin, because then you might kind of aggravate your skin because it is quite strong, which is why I tend to mix it with a little bit of water in the cap. So that's a good tip for you guys. I absolutely love that. I would never be without tea tree oil. And the next thing I have is the Body Shop Tea Tree Pore Minimiser, suitable for blemished skin. And this is a makeup primer. I have to say, I have never been one for using primers over and over again. I just don't feel the need to layer on lots of products on my skin. So, and I don't really have big pores, but I like this because I like the whole range. And you kind of smooth this on. I think a couple of my other friends have tried this and they said that it works well for pores. I've read up on reviews and everyone who has pores to hide seems to think that this does a pretty good job. It smells like tea tree again. It's good for blemished skin if you do want to use a primer. I love this. I mean, it's the only primer that I would use on my skin really because, I don't know, I feel best that it has tea tree in it because I don't like to put an awful lot of products on under my skin, and actually my makeup stays pretty well anyway, but this definitely helps. And if I'm feeling particularly spotty or something, then I think this is nice as a barrier because it does have the tea tree oil in between my foundation and my skin. And the final thing I have to show you is the Tea Tree Skin Clearing Lotion. Now I use this moisturiser under my makeup because it's mattifying. It's good for problem skin, again has tea tree oil in it, antibacterial properties, good if you're trying to heal your skin or you've got acne or you have had acne and it's something that you want to keep at bay, and it's good if you have oily skin or if you just get oily in certain areas. I wear this under my makeup because it's mattifying and I absolutely love it. This is my daytime moisturiser, although it doesn't have an SPF, so if you want an SPF then you will have to put one underneath or over the top after your moisturiser, whichever way you want to do it. And then I use something richer in the evening, but this is really good if you have oily skin or you tend to get really oily in your T-zone because it just kind of gets rid of all the oil, but it's moisturising as well. And this actually offers, it makes your skin really smooth, so you have a nice even surface to put your makeup on top of. So those are all the tea tree things from the Body Shop that I own at the moment. I have tried the pore strips, and to me pore strips are pore strips. I don't think pore strips are anything special. I don't think they work brilliantly on most people either, and they kind of pull the little hairs off your nose, which is not cool. That really stings. I wasn't even aware that I had nose hair. Well, obviously everyone has nose hair, but you know what I mean, they're like tiny and it pulls it off when you're trying to rip the thing off. So those are okay. I mean, a pore strip is a pore strip. I think I have tried the cleanser as well, the foaming one, which was very nice but a little too drying for my skin, so that might be something to look into if you have more oily skin. This was a requested video, so I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any more questions on the tea tree line from the Body Shop, then please post them in the comments below, and check out my blog because I have reviews on most of these products also. So I will see you in the next one. Whoever requested this, I hope it's been helpful for you, and I will see you in the next one. Okay guys, bye!